morning again, everyone. Welcome back. Now, in my previous coding vlog video, I came to you from a cafe, but the weather is a bit overcast today, and to be honest, I've been spending a little bit too much time at cafes over the last week or so I'm going to be working from home today and making my own cup of coffee for the first time in a while. And honestly, as much as I love going and sitting down and drinking a coffee at a cafe with my laptop, there's nothing quite like sitting at my desk on my chair with my keyboard and my mouse and my full-size monitor, both of them, even though I don't really use the other one. The sitting position, the monitor position, it's much more ergonomic. So I do tend to prefer working from home, usually. So today's task is less of a coding task and more of an operational task. I've decided that I'm going to switch hosting provider. Now, I've used AWS extensively at work and I would consider myself to be very familiar with it. However, a few months ago, I set up a Kubernetes cluster on a few Hetzner servers, thinking to myself that I'm a professional at this, I can manage it, it'll be a breeze. And the truth is, I just prefer the simplicity of ECS. It is more expensive, but I don't have to worry about upgrading stuff all the time. So I have a website called DNX Visitor, which is currently hosted on my Hetzner Kubernetes cluster, and I want to migrate that over to ECS today. I have another website, RuleStack, that is currently hosted on ECS. So these apps are now going to be running alongside each other inside of my AWS account. So the first thing I do when I haven't opened up a project for a while is just a bit of housekeeping. Check to see if there's any outdated packages. Looks like there's quite a few that are out of date here. Some of them can be updated automatically. Only some of them actually need manual upgrades, so only 5 this time. Yeah, I know my screen's dusty, but I don't want to hear anything, okay? Now, I'm going to be doing this ye old-fashioned way rather than using AI to keep the skills sharp. I'm going to be converting this Kubernetes manifest into Terraform code for all of the associated AWS resources. RuleStack uses the same format. So I'm going to just copy all of the Terraform resources that I have from there into DNX Visitor and make the manual adjustments. Now I know that I said I was going to do this manually, but copying and pasting and making adjustments still counts, okay? Well, it's 12 o'clock, it's time to cook lunch. I've already prepared a lot of my food, so today is just going to be steaming some vegetables. Rice, chicken, cottage cheese, broccoli and carrots. Now I fancy a trip to the Little Bakery. I have not been to the Little Bakery for years. I've recently stopped my diet, and I fancy a sweet treat. Now this donut here is the best bang for buck calorie wise I can find, so I'm going to pick up one of them. Back to work. Time to apply my changes and tuck into that donut. Now the problem is there are a lot of resources that need to be created in the right order, and sometimes there's some manual things I need to do as well. So I'm going to have to cancel this execution and make some changes to the DNS zone manually, because these DNS records are not going to verify for the certificate issuing, which means the CloudFront distribution is not going to create. So I'm just going to use the CloudFront default certificate for the time being and then change it afterwards. There we go, now the site's back up. One quick test message later and it's all verified. I'm ready to commit. I'll tell you what, AI writing the commit messages has been an absolute game changer. I don't always use it because sometimes it knows what the what is, but it doesn't know the why. And merged. That's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching.